Do you ever sometimes want to stand alone in a gray river of death? Just kidding. So, we're going to be covering Mitsunari, because why would I not do that? So, Hanbei's character image phrase is a virtuous man, martyr of misfortune. So, Kunshi, virtuous man, and Junkyou, martyr of misfortune. So his Giga BASARA title is Western Misfortune. It's also the name of the outfit he's wearing. That's a tank of metal outfit. So it's Team Western Misfortune. So his Giga BASARA title is a Western Misfortune, and his Giga BASARA artwork image is an eagle and a teacup, and it looks something like this. I forgot to say the voice actress of Naotora has been also doing that. So if you look on the left, you'll see it there. It's a bird with a teacup and a moon. Alright, so his voice actor, I believe, is Seki Tomokazu. So Tomokazu Seki. I forgot to say her voice actress, because I never used to do that for these videos, say the character's voice actor, actress, or Seiyuu. But yeah, I forgot to mention hers. It's not important, I guess. So he fights with a katana, and his element is darkness. So his personal inscription is Dark King. So basically his second R2 special skills on Zanmetsu, execution, it can be activated faster. And his third R2 Reverence, or Kyokou, he starts in his highest level, because normally you have to build it up, but if you have his personal inscription, it starts at like the third highest level, so he automatically starts sprinting. Because if you normally start it without his personal inscription, he starts off just like slowly walking. He doesn't actually start running until you attack people, and as you attack people, he'll gradually start to get faster. He'll then put his sword in his mouth and start to run like that. But with his personal inscription, he already starts like that, so that's great. So his hold square is called Unleashing Slash, or Battougiri. So yeah, so I don't know if this area is too dark for you to see his moves, but so like every other character, he has an 8 triangle square attack. So his 8 combo square attack looks something like this. And then a slow slash, and it'll always glint. It will always glint like that before he sheaths it. So he's kind of like a lifestyle character in a way, almost too like Henshin, where they have a series of quick draws, but it's still very much different. So his triangle is Danzai, Conviction. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. So it doesn't do anything if you hold it, by the way. So his directional triangle is a Goukoku, which is Lamentation. Lamentation, yeah. So he disappears and then reappears, and when he reappears, he does a slash. That's what I like about him, is he has a reappearing and disappearing thing that he does with his moveset. He's one of the few characters that has something like that. Same thing with his dash. I forgot to show that off too with all the previous characters. But basically, if you guard with L1 and then move to the left or to the right, see he fades in and out. So it's pretty obvious. That's also how you do your desertion dodges. Is if you guard and then move away as you're getting attacked, or right before an attack hits you, you can perform a desertion dodge, and it like slows down time for like, I don't know, a half a second, and your character will glow white. All characters have that. I forgot to cover that, but I'm only covering basic moves. I guess I'm not really covering everything about a character, but I think that's something that's pretty obvious. But you can move while guarding in this game. I forgot to mention that with like the previous 7 characters that I've covered, but like I said, I can't be expected to cover everything for everybody. Anyway, so his R1 is Zankai, which means regret. Looks something like this. This can be used in midair. So, his Allen push triangle is Ukkutsu, which translates into depression. This can also be used in midair. Looks something like this. Yeah, so before he couldn't use this in midair, and now he can. So you can combo it. You can use his L1 push triangle, and right before he lands, hit R1, and you can use both moves while being midair. Either like this, and then just... So that's cool. His skill revision, there's not a name for it. Looks, I think I have it. Yes, I do. So it sends a slash forward. Kind of reminds me of the one that Nagamasa has. Nagamasa has something similar to this as well, where he sends a way forward, and then wherever the light is where it attacks. So he attacks the ground in front of him, and then it appears a little bit more farther in front of him. So that's what his skill revision is. There's not a name for it. He attacks the ground with a short distance in front of him, and then enemies will be attacked by the flash that appears a little bit farther in front of him. So sweep to one side, kind of like, yeah. So on to his R1s. I think I have them in order. No, I don't. I don't have them in order. Of course I don't. So his first R1 is Zanmetsu, which is called Execution. I'm not near enemies, so I can't freaking, actually, do I have them in order? I think I do have it in order. I think, yeah, I think this one, is it? Like this. So what's cool about that attack is if there are enemies, or if there are enemies nearby, if you hold down R2, he will teleport to where the enemy is. So if you hold it, if there's an enemy there, he would put his sword in his mouth like that and then teleport up to where the enemy is. But be warned, sometimes if you hold it and he teleports to where the enemy is that he hits, he will kind of spawn like in midair, like slightly off the ground. And you can, if he appears off the ground, you can immediately do this. So that's what I like about it. You can combo it. So his second Atu, which is Zanmetsu, Decapitation. There's not enemies nearby, so I can't actually show you what it looks like. So I'm gonna have to go up where there are enemies so you can see it. But his third one is Kyokou, which is Reverence. So like I said, this attack, you do need to have his personal inscription to get it to start at the highest power. Otherwise, he kind of just walks really slowly, and there's no enemies down here for me to attack. So once I start it, he'll just start to walk slow, like forward slowly, and then he'll kind of fall to the ground and then get back up. Also, his taunt looks something like this. Yeah. Okay. That got really dark. So he'll just kind of walk forward and then he'll fall after a set amount of time. He's possessed. I'm not sure if I have to move to get him to fall. So right now I'm just kind of walking forward. I think if I go to move him, it's after a set amount of time he will fall. I'm not sure. He should have fell by now, but I don't have his personal inscription, so it's pretty creepy, I must say. Maybe it does last forever. I think it's when I go to attack it breaks it. So let me just have him walk towards me for a second. It's really creepy. Just because his eyes turn solid red and gets like this darkness around, like on his feet. There's like a shadow, like yeah, so Mitsunari really is the Dark King. That's what they call him. The Dark King Mitsunari. Okay, so if you go to attack, he'll fall on the floor, kind of lay there, and then he gets back up. So yeah, it does last forever until you hit a button to move him. Otherwise he'll just keep walking like that. So So let me go up to the top so I can show you what his moveset actually looks like while it's in action. So I glitched myself out of bounds to underneath the Sawayama castle here. So we're gonna go back up. Okay. This is Decapitation. So enemies who are caught by that, by the way, they will automatically freeze and kind of slow down. See, I teleported, but that cutscene fucked it up, so... I'll show you again. So if you hold it down, he'll teleport. And he appears in midair, as you saw there. See, so if you hold it down for his first R2 Zanmetsu execution, if you hold it down, he'll teleport behind the enemy and he'll be in midair. So if you're fast enough, you can then do his Allen plus triangle, Ukkutsu, depression, and it's actually not really that hard to pull off. It's kind of like doing Balsanyang's all of her musos in a row. So like if you do her aerial muso right before she comes down, or actually do her ground muso when she goes up into the air, as she's coming down you hit it again to activate her aerial muso. I always do that, but you got to get the timing right on that as well, and this is pretty much like the same thing. It's all about timing. There you go. See? This is kind of a long stage to try to do, so I can show you his finisher. I probably should have went to a stage that was shorter, because I can break out of bounds in this stage, but it doesn't really mean a whole lot. Because you have to get these guys to push those things up to the door. So breaking out of bounds to try to cheat the stage doesn't really help you here. So this is what his solo Basara looks like. So I kind of screwed that up. If I would have left the camera without spinning it, there's actually like a purple moon that appears right behind him when he goes into the air to come down. So I'll try to get it again. So when I go to use it on Sakon here, you'll see the purple moon that forms behind him. So Right there.
左近の名にかけてそちらさんの好きにはさせねえ。左近、その花のとこ眠らせろ。
Ah.
賢人、主の先読みには恐れ入る。預かっていたこのヘイラ、ありがたく向かわせるとし、何やら思い煩ううち、はや
きれいにスカラピンだ。何もかも吸っちまった。ま
あよかろう。我が引き受けてやるまで。
一国の優位に急ぎ波状椎を無力化せねば。手傷の一つもなくその男を撃てると思うな。
騒がしきには一人願う。我の療養にも響く
力をもらったような気がするぜ。増強魂見せてやる。息子よ、そして娘よ、父は必ず果たしてみせるぞ。無情追切問止めろ。この城を私のより目を突き崩す。敵本陣など消滅させろ。なぎ飛ばせ。我が命に変えましても。左上追配備完了。生き残れた。
憎いか三成、案ずるな。我も同じよ。あれは左近の遊び相手か。まあよくある眺めよな。
何の成果も得られませんでした。瞬く間に命の灯火が消えていた。
There we go. Okay, so with that attack that I was working on there, Kyokou Reverence, as you attack characters with square only, he will gradually gain speed, and you have to keep on attacking enemies to like build up whatever I don't know what you call it. You just attack enemies to build up to get him to run faster. I don't know what the hell you would really call it. It's just as he attacks enemies, then he'll keep his sword in his mouth and start to run really fast. However, sometimes he'll run so fast if you get it to the highest level to where it becomes hard to control him, such as turning becomes difficult. But if you do have his personal inscription, if you use Kyokou, it'll automatically go to the highest level. Right now, it's not the highest level, but I'm moving fast enough. Woo! See what I mean? Trying to turn becomes difficult. It's kind of fun to watch in its highest level, but it's hard to build it up like that. I always had trouble with it. Jump. 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 That was totally unfair. On his part, anyway. Yeah, okay. That's the song that would be playing right now. Let me see. What am I doing? You know, trying to clear the stage, bro. Chill up. Wow, I'm so high up. Holy shit. So like I said, if you hold this triangle when there is enemies, you can actually disappear and reappear and attack. It's directional triangle, so like this. One thing to note about Mitsunari, you can use his R1 emitter, and you can use his L1 plus triangle emitter. You can't use his skill revision emitter though. I have to fight myself. Ow. He deserves some dodge me like an asshole. That's his lose pose. I don't always show that for all characters, but oh my god. That wasn't supposed to happen. Well, like I'm just, well, so defeated. Alright, I might have to find a simpler stage to glitch. So I can show you his victory pose. Oh my god. Oh, welcome to Fortress of Dragon. Welcome
to Fortress of Dragon.
Okay, we're gonna keep running. Okay. Huh? Be cool. My power is fading and I'm kind of running freaking slow. Gotta get through the door. Run, Mitsunari, run, Mitsunari, run, Mitsunari, run, Mitsunari! God, all those money motherfuckers blocked me. I remember in the English one, he would always constantly yell shit at you, like, try harder! What are you doing? He would always put you down. Like, if you couldn't catch up to him, he's like, shouldn't you try harder than this? And I'm like, stop. I actually liked his English voice in Samurai Heroes, the English one, which is supposed to be called Sengoku BASARA 3. His English voice in that one was great. I forget the guy, though. Kinda freaking losing my mind, huh? Okay, no, that's KG. That's KG saying, what am I doing? Ooh, I can glitch through doors. Screw your tower, son! Come on, KG, help me! Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, why do I have to explain myself to the likes of you? Oh my god. Okay. Which means here, by the way. Oh, gimme. Ha! Fire, fire, fire! Oh. Screw your shit, Kojiro. I don't have to fight you. KG, please. Oh, they're going to flee like that, are they? Oh, yeah. They wouldn't let me through the door. They knew I was trying to cheat. Oh. Go into the mid-air like you just don't care. Come on, come on. I'm really dying over here. Yeah. Woo! Indeed. Yeah. Come for me. I'm ready. Said that as she nearly dies. Oh yeah, that's fucking great. Yeah. Get him. Matsuburne is probably gonna own me. Gotta not let it happen. Oh Jesus, oh Jesus, oh Jesus, oh Jesus. Matsuburne, why? No! He's like, you cheap shot at me on my horse at the beginning. I'm not gonna forget that shit. Okay. Okay. Why? Nothing. Get out of the way, fool. Oh, you're running here. That should not have happened, but I'm playing on heaven difficulty, so of course it happened. I mean, I'm like level, what, 80? 80? Yeah, almost. I coulda, shoulda, probably done better than that. Get out of my goddamn way, you son of a bitch! Aw, I got blocked again. Yeah. You know what? You know what I should have did? I should have went like this. Fucking goddamn. Oh my god. They really don't want me to win. I will have you leave his head, whether you like it or not. Come on, Mitsunari. Yeah, the way he says that. Woo! Okay. Mitsunari! No! Position dodge the fire. I gotta chance it to him. Ah! Come on! Let's try this again. Masamune-sama. It's gonna own my fucking shit. Okay. Now I have you. Or something like that, I don't know. Oh my god, Casey! Run. Ah! Oh. Oh my god. Oh god, oh god, oh god! Yeah. That little jump! No! Oh my god. Now we can see his victory pose. Oh my god. As I'm dying. Look at that sword. All that for that. My god, what the shit right now. Oh! Sorry. Alright, right, so his default outfit, pretty great. His alternate looks like Hideyoshi's. I think they did it on purpose. And then his, Tanka Metal outfit, Team Western Misfortune version. I actually really like that one a lot. Looked like a glitch there for a second. What the hell was that? That one's new. Okay. Da, 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 da. Sorry. Weapons. I don't know if I even have enough time to go through these right now because it took me so long to get through that stage in the first place, so my god. So this one is his Nameless Sword White Unsigned, is the one I'm currently using. Then he has his Nameless Sword White again. It's his default weapon, I believe. Yeah. This one here, the little kanji's confusing me. Yeah, it's confusing me. I think that's, because this is his nameless sword gold. This is just basically just a gold version of the weapon that he has. This one here, I believe, is nameless sword bright. You can't see any of his weapons. Like I said, it's the same with Kenshin. When they're sheathed, you can't see what it is. Kind of sucks. This one here, I believe, is nameless sword glitter. I don't know why the hell it's called that. It's ridiculous. And then he has a joke weapon called Nameless Sword Court. It's like a tennis racket, but I don't have it for some reason. Yeah, it's because I have this weapon twice. Oh my friggin' god, holy shit, what a fire! This one is Nameless Sword Banish. You can kind of see what the sword looks like there on that little image. I need to actually know. Yeah, so those are pretty much all the names of a sword. Nameless Sword White, Nameless Sword Banish, Nameless Sword Bright, Nameless Sword Glitter, Nameless Sword Quartz, Nameless Sword White Unsigned, and Nameless Sword White Gold. So. That's pretty much all of his swords. You can't see any of them, unfortunately, so I'm not even gonna bother trying. You can see what they look like there in the little image, but you can't really see what it looks like up close. Yeah, you really can't, so. Yeah, so that's basically it. That's it for him anyway. So I guess thanks for watching if you did. I'm Sovereign Sage, and I need to go buy some more things I'm missing here. So that's all of his attacks and his victory pose and everything I can possibly say. I kind of felt like I screwed this up because I died, but that was to be expected. Anyway, thanks for watching if you did though. I am Sovereign Sage.